Hello, I'm Pastor Len Smith, one of the ministers here at Shepherd's Heart Fellowship. We're continuing today in the third of our series about Christian stewardship. We're going to talk today about stewardship of health, of body and mind, and also stewardship of talents. God has given human beings superior minds to be used to the fullest capacity in discovering God's plan and understanding ourselves and other people. We're also given bodies in which to accomplish God's work, bodies to be treated with respect, taken care of, not abused and harmed. I remember as a young person, like many young people, they are challenged or invited to use tobacco or to use alcohol. And I remember as a young Christian, I thought about the verse in the Bible, in the New Testament, that says that our bodies are supposed to be temples of the Holy Spirit. And that was an encouragement for me as a young Christian, not to be involved in substances that would be harmful to my body. Another verse that meant a lot to me was Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. The Apostle Paul said we represent our bodies to God as living sacrifices. And certainly how we treat our bodies and how we present them to God. If we're going to be a living sacrifice to God, means we're going to set those apart for Him. And so we can present our bodies and renew our minds as offerings to God. In Romans 12:2, be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So how we treat our minds, our bodies, is a part of Christian stewardship. Well, what about the stewardship of talents? God gives everyone potential talents when they're born. Now, I just want to underline mentally the word potential, because sometimes we don't want to do the work in order to realize our best potential. Each of us can share in God's plan in his or her own way. Is it God's will for everybody to be a carpenter? No. Is it God's will for everybody to be a preacher or a teacher? Certainly not. But the Bible tells us that if we use our talents wisely, we will be better able to use them and develop others. But if we don't, we might lose even those we do have. Some of us have heard the expression, you use it or you lose it. And it's important for us to exercise the talents or develop even the talents that God has given us. Thank you for listening for this third in our series on Christian stewardship. Again, if you don't have a church home, I invite you to worship with us Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., attend our Sunday evening Bible study at 5, or pray with us at 6 p.m. Stay tuned for number 4 in our series on Christian stewardship.